Hey everyone, so I'm back. Today we're going to be making some donuts. So, first, get out 3.5 cups of flour. Just pour that right in there. Let me move this out of the way so I can just get it in nice and easy. So, get that in. Just regular flour. Nothing, not all-purpose flour, not bread flour, not any of that. If any of you guys are wondering. And then, so, now, get, like, so, about 2.5 to 3 teaspoons of yeast. Now, if you see in the grocery store the packets you buy in, like, the refrigerated section, there's, like, they usually come in packs of 3, so it's just, like, it's a pack of, like, 3 individual ones together, and it's just one of those, basically. And if you just buy the ones in the big, like in the container that's a block or whatever it is, that's not like active yeast or whatever, then just measure it out. So put that in on one side, and then on the other side, 2 teaspoons of salt. Now put it in on the opposite side, because if you put it together, they'll mix. So if you've ever done that before and something didn't go right and your bread didn't rise or something like that, then this is probably why. And then, so just mix that together with a spoon or something. And then in the meantime, after you've done that, just get out a cup of water, half a cup of butter, or one regular stick, and 3/4 a cup of milk. And then put that together in like a bowl or something, and melt it in the microwave until it's just about, until it's warm or room temperature. Because this, when it's warm, it helps activate the yeast and get it going nice and good. So now, put your dough hook back on. And you're going to want to stir this up just a little bit. And then we'll put in the rest of our ingredients. So what's going to go in next is, here we go. Still see that? Okay. Now, just twist, little stir. And just, it helps to get down the sides with a spatula. And it works it in by itself pretty much, but, okay, now that is good for now, so work that in there, and make sure it is what I said. Make sure you do a cup or more until it's just a nice, sticky dough. Now, it's not supposed to be super dry or anything, so just make sure you got it all in there. And if you need to add a little more of water or milk or something, do that, because you don't want it real dry. So then, add in a cup of sugar. And 1 tablespoon of vanilla. This gives it a nice flavor.
Yes?
There we go. Now, what we're going to do is flip this up. Excuse my arm and any background noise. And Okay, so I'll just say this now in the middle of the video, like Jacob wanted me to. So hashtag it no makeup. I don't even know why, but he wanted me to say that in the video. So mix that together. Make sure it's mixed good. And again, add any, see, this is, it's nice and warm, and it's also very sticky. So make sure it is a sticky dough. It's not supposed to be dry, and maybe a little runny, maybe. I mean, it shouldn't be too runny, but if you need to, add a little more milk or something. So, as you can see, if you don't have the right consistency, okay, there, now you can see it better. It doesn't mix in the stuff as well, so make sure you get it all in together good. If it's not working in by itself, and the dry stuff's down below. So just put that in there. Make sure you get it all mixed up nicely, and then you're going to want to whip it. Not whip it, but just on high, and it's going to knead the dough. So do that for like 7 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, and then we'll start rolling. And then we're going to, and then you're going to want to take it out and put it on, and actually I'll just be back with the next step and explain it to you further there, so you don't get too mixed up about it. So just knead it now and for 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, so I'm back now. Now once it has been kneaded, what I was trying to tell you earlier, which I was just like decided not to, is that you're going to let it rise now. As you can see, it should look something like that. And you're going to want to let it rise for about 2 hours or so. And you can just leave it in the bowl for now, and put a little oil in there if you want. It helps it rise. And cover it, let it rise for about 2 hours, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I'm back now. So once your dough is risen, mine is risen for about 2 hours, and so get ready to roll it out. So we're gonna roll it out just fairly thin. Get a little flour on top, just to roll it out, you know. So not too thin, but just a little. iPhone. Okay. There you go. It's doing good. So let's see. I'd say that's about good. So about like an inch, half inch, something like that. Can't help it. I'm like singing. So get out a circular cutter like this one. Just circular is fine, or a cup. You could even use a cup and just do it, and then punch out the center or something smaller. But if you have a donut cutter, then use that. So I'm just gonna use that. So there you go. So again, if you want your donuts with they're gonna be like that big-ish. So if you want them a little bigger, like size perspective, it's kind of a little bit smaller than it looks. But if you want them bigger than that, use a bigger cup or cutter or something. So I think I do want them a bit bigger than that. So I'll just get out a cup. See, it's a little bigger. There we go. And then I'll just take the center end of this and use it to do the little donut hole in the center. There. Perfect. So just use basically whatever circular things you have around, you know, and that'll be good. So, just do that again and again until you've gotten them all done out. So, once you've gotten them all cut out, that's what I'm trying to say, then you're going to want to put them on a baking sheet or some kind of flat surface and put them to rise again for another 30 minutes. And then after that, we will bake them, and I'll leave the temperature and time down below when I know more. And then I'll be back with glazing and all that. Okay, hey everyone. So now once they've cooked, and you want to do this as soon as they come out of the oven pretty much, so the glaze can soak in. So what you're gonna do for your glaze is like about 1 3/4 cup of powdered sugar, 3 tablespoons of milk, and like 2 teaspoons of vanilla about. And now this, as you can see, doesn't make a huge amount, so you can double this depending on how much you need at one time. And then you can also add 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder if you want to make some chocolate glaze for like chocolate top donuts. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'll show you what some of mine look like at the end. Leave more the ingredients and baking times and degrees and all that down below as usual. And thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.